Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for round 2 of season 5. And I'm joined with Kills, a returning face to the commentary box. How you doing, man?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling really good about this race. Of course, it is Hungary, a track that's infamous for not being able to overtake, and with the level of people that we got in here, it's gonna be even harder to overtake.
Oh, for sure. I'm fully expecting trains and trains of cars for the majority of the race.
Yeah,
I mean, this track is, compared the whole time to the likes of Monaco and so on. So
yeah,
I think it's all going to come down to strategy today.
yeah, 100%. Well, we're not sure if it's gonna be. It looks like it's very overcast at the moment, so just looking at the tyres that people are going out on, everyone's on softs apart from Julian. As I said, it is a little bit overcast, so maybe some rain in the qualifying session. We're not too sure. So if anyone in the session, anyone in the race who does know the weather, please let us know in the chat. But yeah, it's very, very overcast there. Might see a little bit of rain.
Hopefully we do.
Maybe.
Rain
Yeah.
always adds an element of mixing up the grid,
Yeah,
which is
just
nice to see.
yeah, just spices it up a little bit. Uh,
Definitely.
First person to start their lap will be Pricey. So maybe if you want to take us through his lap.
Yeah, going down into turn 1, he's going to have a bit of traffic to deal with. Breaks down into third gear, goes a little wide. Still gets a decent exit though, gets on the DRS, down into turn 2. Brakes just after the 50-meter board, nice in the apex, doesn't go out too wide to get a good exit. Turn 4, going up the hill to turn 5. This corner is always difficult, but you can invalidate easily. Keeps it in the track limits well. This corner here is always so difficult to get on the power, but you can oversteer and lose time. This chicane, it's incredibly easy to invalidate as well and go wide on the grass. These sections of corners here, you just have to focus on being as patient and calm as possible. As you get into kind of a flat section here nearly, it's going to have some cars here in front of them, which isn't ideal. Into the last sector, very low speed. All about traction and getting your braking points right. Seems like a pretty smooth lap so far. Into the last corner, goes a little wide, but you'll get away with it. Gets a good exit, or he backs out. He backs out. And there's a 117.3.
Not sure why he
Yeah,
backed out, but Stinner gets in a 114.0 off the bat.
not quite sure either. Maybe he wasn't happy with the lap, or maybe he's just trying to get a cider and he's planning to qualify in the mediums to try and do a one stop.
Yeah. Senna does have his teammate Boseman. I'm not sure what Boseman's doing. I think he's Boseman on a fast lap? Maybe.
Seems like it.
Oh.
Oh, really wobbly there.
A little bit of lag, but he is low on fuel. He does go wide, and that is an invalidation. But Weavesy does go second. He's got a 114.1. Julian with a 114.3 on mediums.
That is impressive. Jeez.
You think with the time delta, Rogers goes to 113.7.
I wonder if Julian will just keep on the mediums and have the strategy advantage.
I think maybe Jeeves goes. He goes 6th with a 114.5, and Santero goes 5 thousandths slower than Weavesy there. See the
It's
times,
already extremely close.
yeah, see the times rolling in. I do believe
Dobby goes
Fnatic,
fastest.
yeah, Dobby 113.6. We have a Fnatic on a lap, I do believe. Foxy is in the wall going into sector 3.
Oh no.
It's very clean from Fnatic there. Let's see how he takes this last corner. You maybe want to get on to the power little over halfway through, and he gets a 1:15.1, puts him in 10th. So the two Ferraris sitting side by side. In the midst of that, I saw Kachow get a 1:14.05. I'm not sure what's going on with his engine. He's
Must be just the same glitch, yeah.
maxing it out. Wait, what? I'm not sure what happened to Kachow, but he went into the pits and he just drove straight through.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. I don't think I've seen that before.
No, I've never seen that.
No.
But
I mean, it is the F1 game, so anything
yeah.
can happen, really, for being honest.
I'm not sure what happened with Kachow there, but okay.
So Pricey done 2 laps and he's in the pit, so he must have backed out of his second full-line lap, maybe.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
What?
Oh.
Okay. I'm not sure what's happening to Kachow. It says he's in the pit.
And he's still on the track.
It said he was in the pit and he was going through sector 2.
Oh, that's strange because he's in the pit for me.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, he was going down that little. He was going down that little straight bit after the right-hander, and then he just suddenly. It was like his car hit a wall.
Yeah, I mean,
stopped.
I guess the F1 games just deciding to be extra weird tonight.
Kachow puts in a fastest lap of a 29.2.
What is going on?
Oh. Well, we all know Dobby is first with a 1:13.6. Rogers is on his out lap now after just coming out of the pits, and I do believe Stinner's on an out lap as well. We see most of the people who haven't set times, apart from Baraka, on their out laps. Boseman is on the mediums, on his fast lap, so let's hop on board with him.
He gets a bad exit at turn 1.
Yeah.
Oh, he's backed out already.
He's backed out already.
Yeah.
I think he might want to move out of the way. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, Jeeves is on his out lap, so.
No. I think if you're one of these guys who hasn't set a lap time yet, I think you might want to have a bit of a hurry up, especially on a track where it is so easy to invalidate. You might need maybe more than one lap.
Yeah.
You're kind of pushing yourself in the corner if you're going to bank your qualifying on one lap, especially on a track that's so hard to overtake.
Yeah, I think we have to hop on board with Luca.
Yeah.
Let's see how he can do. Sets a purple sector 1, very neat and tidy. Of course you want to avoid this curb. He goes a little bit on and he invalidates, so he's backing out of that lap. Let's hop on board with Foxy just behind him. He does go over that curb a little bit too much. But overall it looks like it's neat and tidy through this section. Like you said before, you have to be very patient. Keeps the speed going. That is a purple sector 2 from him.
A bit wide there.
Ooh.
In turn 12.
That is fine though. And he sets a 1:13.9 and puts himself in P3.
It's a great lap from him.
Let's see what Foxy can do. Gets on the power nice. DRS activated. A 1:13.2 from Foxy. Even with the mistakes that we pointed out, he gets a 1:13.2.
There's still maybe 2/10 in that lap time as well, where that is impressive.
Definitely.
I think Julian's going to have to get on the soft tyres. I think he's going to be too far back. No, he's on a lap in the mediums.
Rogers goes even faster. He's got a 1.1 tenth up on his sector 2. So he's just going around the last corner now. You want to get on. He does get a little bit wide.
Oh.
He does still improve. But it's still not enough.
I think he lost a little bit of time in the last corner, maybe.
Yeah.
There's a bit too wide an
in
exit.
everything, we see Weavesy get a 1:13.6, putting himself into P2. And we saw the likes of Stinner, Eden and Andy get into the 1:13s.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to take a mega lap from these guys, though, to get to the 1:13.2 that Foxy's just set. I mean, it's definitely possible, but I mean, 4/10 for Weavesy on one lap. Oof,
Yeah, it's going to be
it's
really
a
tough.
big ask. Yeah.
But I still think someone like Luca could definitely be in contention as he's going to cross the line. It's only a 1:13.6. So we have four.
He's still up there. He's still up there in contention.
Santero gets a 1:13.5. We have yellows in all three sectors. I'm not sure. I think that was Weavesy's going really slow, letting people
Yeah, I think
pass.
that's what it was.
Dobby's
Julian's 3/10 up on the medium tyres and coming to the last sector. So if he maintains that gap, it's going to be a 14-0, so he's going to gain one place. Unless he finds more time here.
Oh, a little bit wide. That's a 13.8. I still wouldn't trust that.
No, I mean, maybe he can do one more lap in the mediums, but when you look at these guys behind him, they're going to bolt on a new fresh set of soft tyres.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to drop down a bit.
Yeah, you have someone like Baraka and also Silent who haven't set laps, and I'd probably put money on them getting into the top 10.
Yeah, especially people like Andy as well. I mean, a new lap from them guys on new soft. I just don't see how Julian would.
Baraka gets a 13-0, and then Dobby one-ups that with a 12-9.
My God.
So Julian is just back where he started. P10.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go for the soft tires. It's not worth it.
See, Silent has just come out for his outlap, and he's got the mediums on.
And what a lap time from Dobby.
Yes, first person into the 113s, or 112, sorry. We have from Dobby to Dobby to Andy is 1 second.
No, man, that's just crazy. It's so close.
And then you just have a big gap from
Andy
to Boogeyman.
These guys maybe might not have gotten a clean lap in, you never know. I do expect it to close up a little bit come the end of qualifying.
Yeah. Currently 4 people, only one person has actually set a credible lap on the mediums, which is Julian. F1 is in the pits in the mediums, and Pricey's in the pits with the mediums as well. I think
a one stop is definitely valuable around here. I think we need to, talk about it for a track that's so hard to overtake. The last time in the pits around here, it's going to be incredibly valuable. But when you look at someone like Julian, I mean, if he's going to start in the mediums, he may as well start P11 with where he's at now and get a fresh set rather than start the race in a set that's 2 laps old already.
Yeah, we do have Silent on a fast lap. Let's see how he can go. He is on the medium, so he will be looking to beat out a 13.8. He does invalidate.
Oh.
He did invalidate, but he's got enough time to just do another. It's basically another outlap.
Yeah, just needs to cool off, take it easy, recharge his ERS battery.
Yeah.
Once he has the fuel he needs, he's okay.
I'm not sure what Julian's doing because he hasn't changed his tyres from those mediums. Everyone else,
We'll find out in the next 40 seconds if he's going to come out.
He's just changed to soft.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got to make up basically 9 temps to get pole.
Yeah. I mean, this is Julian we're talking about, though. We've seen in previous seasons how rapid this guy is.
Yeah. So anyone else on their laps? We do have Toma going through the middle of sector 2. Let's see his sector time as he gets round this right. Very, very fast, and it's 1.6 second improvement.
Ooh,
That would
this
put
gonna
him.
be,
That would put him on a 13.8, I believe.
yeah, Ren there. Keeps it clean so far. Gets a good exit. Doesn't get too
See
much in the
what he
curb.
does. 13.4
Fourth.
puts himself P4.
It's a
Great
great
lap.
lap from him.
Yeah, he strung that together so well.
Dobby and Baraka are still in the pits on my screen. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's a glitch or whatever.
I
Maybe they
think,
just feel they can't do any better.
yeah, or they're just happy with their laps because, well, neither of them.
Yeah.
Well, anyone down to I'd say the top 5 are safe.
Yeah.
Of course, you
So
got
they're both coming out now.
Andy. Oh, fair enough.
Foxy's just on the left now.
Yeah, Dobby's coming out now. Let's see what Boogeyman does. 14.1. 14.
It's a good lap time from him.
Not bad, not bad. Silent did put in a 14.8 on those mediums, so wasn't the best lap for him. Let's hop on board with Foxy as he just goes round. Let's see.
He's slightly up. He had a little bit of traffic in turn 3. I wonder if that maybe, or turn 2, sorry. I wonder if that helped him up a little bit.
Maybe. But let's see what his sector 2 split is. He is catching
more
up with
traffic.
Postman.
Oh, he was so close there.
I think he's just gonna do the lap anyway, so he's gonna back up. Luca sets a 13.3. Puts himself into P4. Pricey sets a 13.8, putting himself into 13th. Let's up on board.
Not bad.
Oh, Julian's invalidated.
Oh no. Oh.
He may be able to get to the finish line. He has 25 seconds left. He does have a lot of traffic. Bats has moved out of the way. That might have compromised Bats.
Maybe. I think he might just have enough air though, clean air behind Julian. Julian's gonna go for it again.
But then you have Weavesley as well, who's on his outlap, and look how close he is to Bats.
Yeah. Yeah, they may be a bit too close for comfort here.
Yeah.
Rock is slightly slower in the sector 1 time. Dobby's 6/10 up. That can't be right. That must be a timing glitch.
Yeah. Kachow gets a 113.3, putting him up to P4. Let's see what Dobby's sector time is. Oh, he is improving.
400s. He
is
is
improving. He did lock up going into that right-hander. But
I think he's getting away with it though. He's just getting the car rotated just enough into the last corner.
Julian's retired.
What's Dobby gonna do? 110 faster. Wow.
Jeez. But Julian is a big surprise down in 13th.
I don't think there's anyone right now that's gonna be able to match Dobby. Bats goes into P4. Great lap from him.
Stinners. Yeah, he backed out of his
back
lap,
there, yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. Wow, Dobby started the show in qualifying.
So from Dobby down to basically Pricey is a second. And then that's the same gap from Pricey to Silent.
Man, that's crazy.
I think, yeah, that's it. So
we're in for one exciting race, I think.
Yeah. Just looking at the gap from... it's a 10th gap from... well, less than a 10th from Bats to Toma. But yeah, just going through the grid, we have Dobby and Baracca locking out the front row, Renault and Mercedes respectively. Then we have Foxy and Bats on the second row. We have Kachow and Luca on the third row. Then Toma and Stinner. And then rounding out the top 10, we have Santero and Weezy. In 11th, we have Rogers. In 12th, we have F1atic. 13th, we have Julian, which was a bit of a surprise. Pricey in 14th, Eden in 15th, Andy in 16th, Jeeves in 17th, Boogeyman 18th, Boseman 19th, and rounding off the grid, we have Silent in 20th.
Julian's going to have his work cut out to try and get a decent result.
Well, I mean,
he's going to have to do one stop.
Yeah, 13th isn't exactly a horrible place to start.
I mean, like I was saying, he can start in the mediums, do a one stop, keep it clean. There's a great result there, possibly.
I think 11th, 12th, and 13th are the best places to start outside the top 10.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're as far up as possible and you're still getting the fresh selection of tyres.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just... I really expected him to be up there. But maybe Hungary isn't a comfortable track for him.
Maybe, and then he did invalidate on his soft tyre run. So, I mean, who knows where he could have gone if that, if that outcome was, a bit more promising for him. But,
yeah.
But definitely. It's not the end of the world. Even though overtaking is difficult, it is kind of possible. Yeah. And if he has a good strategy, he'll be okay.
So let's have a look at the tyre selection. We have no one outside the top 10 choosing softs. We have Pricey, Jeeves and Boseman choosing the hards, and then everyone else is on the mediums.
Yeah. Going to go for a one stop, it seems.
Yeah, I think Dobby is going to be under so much pressure from Baracca and Foxy.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about maintaining the gap, maintaining your ERS battery for the main straight. There is, if you keep it clean and don't make any mistakes, the straight is, only the real overtaking possibility,
Yeah.
So once you get a good exit out of the last corner and have enough fuel to burn and ERS, you'll be okay.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 35 laps around this circuit.
Yeah.
Eden's disqualified.
Must have tapped someone.
That's not good. He's the only person disqualified. Usually it's two people if there's contact.
Yeah. Who knows what happened then? Maybe he's going too slow or something. I don't know.
I don't think he can go too slow. We see Toma backing everyone up. Maybe a little bit of mind games, a little bit of strategy going on.
Yeah, it could be forcing the top 6 to have lower tyre temps for the start.
I've seen it done loads of times and not sure how often it works out. But trying to get a little mind games into the top 6. Of course, Toma and Bats both went up into TUF1 at the same time, and they must be proud of themselves seeing where they are now. Bats in P4, Toma in P7.
They both came in and, performed pretty well.
Yeah.
And especially with Batsman in the last race.
Yeah. So I'm going to hop on board with Foxy for this race start, if you maybe want to hop on board with someone midfield.
Yeah.
Lights out and away we go. Bats is apparently in P1, but it's glitched. Who's this? Baracca gets a look in on the inside and he gets a move done into turn 1. Little bit of contact, but he gets it done.
What a dive then inside from Baracca.
Wow.
Fox going on the outside. Just backs out at the last second.
Not sure what's happened with Dobby's car, but it's ghosted. Oh, that's fine now.
Where the timing screen's gone crazy.
Itself. Yep, it's reset itself. So I'm not sure what's happened with Eden and Jeeves, but they've gone right down.
Yeah, I've missed that.
Let's have
No
a
idea what happened there.
oh, Weasley gets a move done. Oh no, Toma and Weasley were fighting a little bit.
Oh,
Weasley's in the
Weasley's
wall.
off!
Oh, he had a little bit of a tank slapper there.
Oh, he's wing damage. No, that's not the way you'd want to start the race.
No, he's behind his
So,
brother now.
so unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he does have wing damage. Boastman, I'm not sure what's
Yeah.
happening with. I think he's disconnected from the
Oh,
lobby.
oh, Fnatic hit spun
Oh,
and just caused a pile up. I think a few cars there got damage.
oh, both Red Bulls have gone into the bits.
Oh no. This is what happens when you start down the midfield. You're always going to have a chance of getting caught up in these collisions occasionally. Oh wow.
I'm not sure why it says Dobby's in P1.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. No, it's fixed now.
There
for
we
me.
go.
Oh, Brock had a tank slapper out of turn 4 there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very unfortunate for the two Red Bulls. Weavesy is
Yeah.
still in the pits, he's just coming out now.
Oh, wow.
Of course,
This
I
race
think,
is going to be damage limitation
yeah.
for him.
Yeah, both of them had wing damage, I believe. Sector
Yeah, they
2,
did.
that's Pricey's out. Price is
Oh
out.
no, Pricey.
Full course safety.
Safety car. This
Safety car
is-
on lap 2. This
This
really
is a blessing.
this
Sorry,
is
go
a-
on.
Yeah, it's a blessing for Julian and Weavesy, but I don't even think they'll catch up in time. Yeah, Weavesy's 57
Oh, man.
seconds behind the leader.
Oh, yikes. Lucas gone in the pits, along with Bats.
Oh, maybe they just want to get off these softs and just go on to the mediums or the hards.
I think they're going on the hards, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, Luca's on the mediums. Bats is on the hards.
Yeah. So Bats, I think, is going to try a one-stop here.
Yeah, well, I don't think they will get to the end, so I think he will have to. Unless he really looks after them, I don't think they will get to the end.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. It would
Yeah.
definitely be difficult, though. But Bats
Yeah.
is good at minding his tires.
Yeah, definitely. 100%, I've witnessed it before. But we've only got 6 runners left on the softs.
Yeah, the top 6 didn't pit yet. This
And-
will help them, though, having
Yeah.
less laps on their full pelt. It will eke out these
Yeah.
soft tires a bit more.
Not sure what's happened with Luca and Boastman. It said Luca did overtake him. Boastman is out of the session, but his car is still racing.
Must have got lagged out, yeah.
Dreamsy in the chat. Uh,
Yeah, I think Pricey just has the worst luck when it comes to retiring.
yeah. Yeah, Weezy is slowly making his way up, but it's sort of like really bad for him because he has to sort of go. He can't be conserving his tyres when he's trying to catch up. Toma's in the pits.
I mean, the safety car is going to be out for at least one more lap, so I think he is going to catch them.
Yeah.
Tom is in the pits, putting on sets a hard tire.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the right move, to be honest.
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are going to try and do one stop as difficult as it may be.
Yeah.
I just personally don't see why you would put on hard tires now when people are still in soft and mediums with how slow,
Yeah.
how much of a tire deficit there is between the compounds.
Yeah. But it's like, once the hards get switched on, and they have good pace to them, it will be close. It'll pretty much be the end of the soft stint, and it'll be like near the end of the medium stint. Or
Yeah,
about like 3/4 of the way through.
yeah. And maybe they're kind of thinking that you know, the longer the race goes on, trains will form and tires are going to go off, so that's when the hard tires can come into their own.
Yeah, you see, the two Mercedes drivers sitting really good at the top, both on the podium.
Yeah,
and
first and third, yeah.
Also the Williams. We have Kachow in 4th, Silent in 6th.
Silent had a megastar, he's gained 14 places.
Yeah.
Same with Boogeyman and Juice.
Yeah.
Both gained a lot of places.
Yeah, I'll hop on board with Foxy to see when Baraka goes. Maybe if you want to hop on board with someone like Luca.
Yep.
And just see how he gets on and the people around him. Baraka's gone, he's just caught everyone napping.
Oh wow.
1.5 seconds ahead of Dobby already. Nobody expected him to go and he just bolted instantly.
That's great for him, he already has the DRS window he needs.
Wow.
Oh,
that
Bats
even
is all over the back.
out.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, Boseman, his car is ghosted, he's not in the session anymore, so
Yeah.
he's going to be confined to the back of the grid, unfortunately. The closest battle on track is... there isn't many close ones. I believe it's Stinner on the back of F1atic and Bats has got a little train behind him.
Yeah.
He is on the hard tyres though, so he is going to be significantly slower.
Yeah, at the moment.
But yeah, that was a very, very interesting start from Baraka. Just caught everyone napping.
Yeah, it's super impressive. Just went when no one expected to.
Foxy sets the fastest lap after Dobby and Baraka did.
Yeah, Dobby's going to have to get a hurry on and get back to the DRS range if he wants to keep second place now.
Yeah, definitely. But it's going to be so difficult for him.
Yeah, it is. I think Luca just got by Eden there in the main straight. He's up in the P11 now. And now he's G's ahead of him. This should be an easy move considering G's on hard tyres.
Yeah, but since when is there ever an easy move at Hungary?
That is a good point.
Luca did go a little bit wide on the exit.
Yeah, he lost a little bit of time. Yeah, there's a bit of a train. Oh, Fnatic, he got a bit oversteer out of the chicane. He's lost 2 places.
It was nearly the second time he's spun.
Yeah, he was all over Bats as well. He just needed to have a bit of patience.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And Andy is all over the back of Boogeyman as well. Oh, he goes a bit deep in there. Last corner, gets a good exit. I don't think DRS is enabled yet, so he's going to have to sit back for now. Stinner's going to get by Bats here, then inside of turn 1.
Oh, Bats looking
Bats going to try and get the cutback. Yeah.
He doesn't make it stick. Toma gets past his teammate. The 2 Ferraris are battling. Oh no, this is not good.
It's like the Red Bulls all over again. Oh no.
Still side by side contact. And then Weavesley gets an excellent run. Oh. Nearly went into the back of Toma there. We see Luca overtaking Jeeves here.
Weave's going to go around the outside in the chicane. Oh no. Oh, 2 can't go here. Oh wow.
It's great racing there.
Yeah, well, that was brave from Weavesy. Ran the outside in the chicane, tried to pull it off, just couldn't get it done. W's got back in DRS range of Baraka for when it gets enabled, and that's now. Is he going to be able to get close to him?
I'm not sure what's happened to Baraka. Maybe it's his
No,
tyres. He is locking up.
maybe. Dobby gets a great exit out of
Baraka,
turn 1.
he doesn't go defensive.
No, I think Dobby was a bit too far back.
Yeah. Julian gets a move done on his teammate from last season. They're side by side going in.
Oh.
Julian does have the inside line. He
Yeah.
makes it stick. Stinners go side by side with Eden. And Eden
Great move.
backs off. Eden, very smart move there, just to back off and not be involved in a potential race-ending incident. We have Julian already on the back of Eden, but there is a little bit of a DRS train forming here, starting at Jeeves. Dobby is getting closer and closer to the back of Baraka.
I think if he gets a good exit here, this might be the move. Goes a bit wide, maybe get a cutback exit. No, he loses a bit of time.
But he
does
is
have
going to
DRS
gain
though.
it. Oh, Baraka's going defensive. He shows the outside to Dobby, and they're still side by side. Baraka goes really deep. Dobby goes with him.
Yeah, Baraka just lunged it down the inside, and Dobby was wise to back out.
But they are the only two soft runners left. We see Foxy, Kachow and Santero all pitting for the hards, going for that one stop. The only two soft runners left. It's all about... it's just the guessing game. Whoever blinks first out of those two. Sector 2, and it's Boogeyman.
He's retired. Oh, he'd been in the wall, did he?
Virtual safety car. Baraka and Dobby can get a little bit more life out of these tyres. Or just save a little bit more.
It also saves them from the undercut, undercut from people like Foxy and Rogers as well.
Yeah. But Baraka can use this virtual safety car to maybe create a little bit of a gap. As it ends right in a corner and it's done that. Baraka's in.
Yeah, Baraka's pitting.
Oh, Dobby. Dobby didn't cover off the undercut.
No. I mean, he might just go a bit deeper than everyone else to have the fresher tyres for the end of the race.
Yeah. Let's see where Baraka will come out. I do believe it may be... Let's see if he comes out ahead of Foxy.
Foxy's on the main straight now, just out of the last corner.
Maybe... Oh, it's going to be really close.
Extremely
I don't think he does.
No, Foxy's going to get it.
Oh.
Oh, Baraka lunges down the inside.
Side by side.
Oh,
he makes it stick.
Hats off to Baraka for managing to pull that off.
Let's hop on board with... Stick with Dobby. See how his in-lap does. He is locking up literally almost every corner.
Yeah, he is losing time to people like Salem behind him, so he might need to pit now.
Yeah, I think he will. Foxy's getting really close to Baraka. Baraka does cut the second part of the chicane.
Yeah. This fighting is going to help Dobby though. Give up a bit of time in his favour.
Julian getting really close to Jeeves. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Dobby's in the pits. Let's hop on board with Baraka and see how close it is. The last of the soft runners coming into the pits on 10 lap old softs. He's going to have such a pace advantage towards the end of the race.
Yeah.
He is coming out. It's going to be so close. I think Baraka's got it.
He's just
Baraka
lost
and
it,
Foxy.
yeah.
Maybe Kachow as well.
Yeah. Oh.
I think, no, Dobby makes it stick, so much like real life, the two Mercedes have got the net lead.
That was a great call from those two, the two Mercedes, to get the undercut. And now they have track position.
Great turn 5 there. Andy's getting really close to the back of Silent within 2 temps. He's gaining,
He's gonna
he
make a move
keeps on
here.
gaining.
Oh,
Andy. He likes to play the risky game.
he does. That was a lunge and a half.
We might see Rogers just slowly start getting to the back of Silent as well. Or maybe Silent. No, Andy's had too good of an exit. He isn't gonna catch. Yeah, Rogers is cleverly saving his ERS. Silent is on 41%. Andy uses it on the exit, but he's on 50. Baraka gets a 17.6 on hards.
It's pretty good for this point in the race with the fuel loads.
Yeah. Oh, Weavesy is right on the gearbox of the F1 Attic. And we see Bats right on the gearbox of Jeeves as well. Jeeves is running out of VRS. He does cut the corner. Bats has such an ERS advantage over him.
Yeah. I think we're starting to see the trains forming that we were talking about earlier on.
Yeah.
The gaps are all coming down, they're all in the DRS range.
Yeah, just look at the train behind Eden.
Yeah.
Or behind Jeeves now.
There's what, 5 or 6 cars,
4, 5. Luca gets a 3-second time penalty. This is his first race with no racing line at Hungary. He's never done it at Hungary before, so it's a bit of a learning curve for him, but sitting in P4 at the moment, he isn't in a bad position.
He's doing pretty well considering he's not using a racing line.
Oh, Fnatic. I'm not sure what's happened there, but on the exit of the last corner, he just went so wide. We saw Rogers and Silent go side by side. Silent did have a tighter line going round.
Oh, Bats is on the grass. He's lost position to Tama.
Oh.
That's not what he would have wanted. He's going to be under pressure from Weavesy now as well.
Oh, Bats just gets on the curb too much and he's just slightly losing his rear.
Oh no. Foxy's dropped out of DRS range of Baraka, and Dobby's right behind him now as well.
Closest battle on track is F1 Attic behind Weavesy. So let's stick on board with this one a little bit. Actually no, it's Weavesy on the back of Bats now. But this is a DRS train being formed. And Baraka's on the back of it. Oh, yeah, we see Jeeves and Toma side by side. Oh, Toma.
A little bit of touch. Jeeves going around outside. Oh, this is brave.
Toma
just pull this off.
Jeeves. He did back out. That's where.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in Jeeves' position, you do have to back out of that.
Yeah, this is not enough room for two cars.
You do not want to be going side by side through turn 5.
I think Jeeves is starting to lose a lot of time now with his tyres. They're a lot more worn compared to the guys around him.
Yeah, it's only 13 laps though. You think they'd be able to go?
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
might not go to the end from here because he did pit on lap 1.
Yeah, that is true.
He does lock up his front left. We see Silent coming in to the pits from the mediums. I'd maybe look at going on to the hards from here.
Yeah, from this stage definitely. This is an easy one stop, I think.
Yeah. But let's see where Silent comes out compared. Oh, he's going to come out way behind. He's going to come out behind Santero, which I believe is...
Oh god.
Oh. What's going on here? Oh, we have a little mini train going on here. We have Jeeves, Batson, Weavesy. everyone. Let's have a look at the intervals to the
Yeah.
leaders. Just look at it.
Oh,
From
and now, oh, how many
from
cars is
Jeeves
this?
from Jeeves to F1 Attic is a second. And then
Oof.
you have Baraka, who's about 4 or 5 tenths further.
Yeah, Baraka's under pressure here though, from Foxy and Dobby.
Oh, Santero.
Santero
Is that...
is lost.
He isn't totally out of the race, but you
No.
obviously don't want to see that. He is still in a net P6. He is in a net P6 at the moment.
That is true.
Let's see what F-Fanatic can do on the back of Weavesy. Of course you have the DRS train. He just goes out a little bit, makes himself known. Rogers is within 5 tenths of his teammate Andy. I think now is about the time where you see the medium runners coming in.
Yeah, it is around this time, and they're going to have a good tyre advantage when they come back out on the hards in
So
terms of laps.
I'm not sure what the time lost in the pit lane is, but I think it's about 20 seconds.
Yeah, I think
Might
it's
be a
maybe
little bit. Yeah, it might be a little bit less than 20 seconds. Let's see if one of them comes
Baraka's all over the back of Fnatic. He loses a bit in the fast section
in.
though.
Rogers comes in, Andy stays out one more lap. See if anyone else comes into the pits. We see Eden coming in. Who else? I do believe that's F-Fanatic in as well.
Yeah, Fnatic's in too. I think Weavesy got by Bats at some stage. You must have missed that. The last time I checked, I think
Yeah.
Bats was behind Jeeves.
Yeah, he did. Now the two brothers sitting in P6 and P7, albeit they are in different teams. There's a little bit of a sibling rivalry going on here. But just looking at this train, it's from Jeeves all the way back to Kachow. Oh,
Yeah.
Kachow was to go on to him. He has a little bit of a wobble on the exit of turn 5.
Oh.
He did lose a bit of time. He was momentarily out of DRS of Dobby, but he's soon got back into it. And he's out of it again.
Yeah. He
Baraka
might get a chance to get back on it.
Yeah, Baraka will want to get past these guys as soon as possible just to get away
Yeah.
from his teammate.
Definitely.
Andy's staying out for another lap. But he does have Luca directly behind him.
Yeah.
Of course, Luca's been on those mediums since lap 4.
Yeah.
Whereas Andy's been on the mediums since lap 1.
Well, I mean, Andy qualified in soft tires, so maybe he's trying to stretch it out to put on another set of mediums.
Oh, Baraka going around the outside of Bats. Oh,
Is Bats going to leave him room?
He's got the inside. He's got the inside line. He does. But it's still side by side contact a little bit. Oh, contact again.
Oh. Came a little too close there.
He dips his rear left on the grass.
Yeah.
But
And now Foxy's right behind Bats.
this is what Baraka wants. He wants
Yeah.
to have a car between them who's not in their race. Santero sets the fastest lap, 17.6 on the mediums.
Yeah, Foxy and Dobby need to get by Bats as soon as possible if they want to, keep up this chance of winning the race.
Oh god, I just got so worried there because I saw Baraka going into the back of the
Yeah,
line.
I seen the same thing. Oh, Jeeves goes deep out of the last corner.
Opens it up for Weavesy. Jeeves doesn't have any DRS, so he's just a sitting duck for his brother. Jeeves doesn't. He just doesn't do anything
Jeeves defends.
to defend.
Oh, they're so close.
side by side.
Oh, I think
Weezy
Weezy
has the
just has it.
DRS. Jeeves is
Oh, this
still on the
is...
inside, but he's comfortably ahead now.
He's gonna have the slipstream though. Oh, he just doesn't have enough ERS.
Yeah. Well, we have Baraka reeling them both in. Jeeves just lock up a little bit. See if Jeeves is in ERS saving mode. Santero sets another fastest lap.
Bats is doing really well here to keep up with the guys ahead of him.
Oh yeah.
Baraka
Yeah, definitely.
doing really well.
Just looking at the front, Luca is still just behind him. And Andy's still out.
So strange. They must just be pitting for the mediums, or maybe even trying to go for the soft tires.
Did Andy start on the soft?
Yeah, I think he qualified in the soft tires. Oh,
Was he
Baraka's gone in inside.
10?
Yeah, he was, yeah. I think he was 5th or 6th maybe.
Oh, Bats as well.
Fox is going to go down
Oh,
inside.
Foxy makes contact. He made contact with Bats there. He went for a late dive bomb and just made contact.
Dobby needs to get the move done now as well.
Yeah, Dobby.
He's gonna need to lunge it down the inside.
Dobby needs to get past Bats. He needs to get past him. But this train is going all the way back to silent now. From P6 to P14.
It's I don't think I've seen anything like this in a long time in one of these races. It's so close.
There is a big gap forming between Jeeves and Baraka. Weavesy comes in. Weavesy comes in.
Weavesy comes in, okay. Foxy might try to get by Jeeves here. He has the DRS. He's no ERS to play with though. Yeah, it's true.
They're both in the same situation, and Baraka's still got about 16%. He did have a little bit of a rear end wiggle. Yeah. Foxy is still just on the back of Jeeves.
Jeeves is doing an amazing job. Yeah, he's doing an amazing job at defending Jeeves.
But look at the gap that Baraka's already pulled to Jeeves.
Yeah. This is critical for these guys to get by Jeeves now.
He's gone 3 tenths faster. Going through sector 2. Now that he's got clean air, he can just go.
Yeah, so much more pace. Jeeves comes into the pits. This is going to open up Foxy and Dobby maybe. Dobby needs to get by Bats. Yeah, wow. Dobby's going to go for the move down inside the Bats. No, oh, he held off.
He thinks better of it. Not sure. Dobby left the session.
Oh.
We need to... Oh no. This is Dobby's race.
Yeah, it's gone.
We need to get him back in.
Yeah, I mean he's losing places left, right and centre. I think this is the win gone from him.
Yeah. I think maybe if you could try and get him back in, send him an invite.
Yeah, I'll try now.
Yeah. Stinner goes into the pits. Julian's up into P3 on track. It's still a 2.7 gap between Foxy and Baraka's slowly closing up to Toma.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what Foxy can do now if he can get back up to Baraka.
Yeah, I think like Baraka's on 1 lap fresher tyres.
Yeah, and 3-second gap as well.
Yeah. But you have someone like Rogers and Silent who aren't that far behind him, and they're on so much fresher tyres.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
maybe like Rogers or Silent could even fight for a win.
Yeah.
Kachal picks up a penalty. Let's have a look at the penalties. Santero has 6 seconds, and then it's Eden, Stinner, Kachal, Rogers, Toma and Luca all on 3 seconds each.
Andy's still staying out.
Yeah, it's maybe he's doing it for track position, but
I mean, if he pits now, he's going to come out in at least 13th, maybe even lower.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe 12th, maybe 11th or 12th. But Andy, I got a feeling him and Luca are trying to extend it so much that they can go onto the softs.
Yeah, I think so. But I don't think it's possible for them to do another 11 laps on their medium tyres.
Yeah. Just to answer your question, Corey, Baraka is currently the net leader. He is about 3.5 seconds ahead of Foxy, so he's actually gained, he's extended it even more. It's just, he's getting close to DRS range on Toma. We see Jeeves getting a move done on Dobby, but Dobby is ghosted.
Yeah, I can't manage to get him back in.
Yeah,
I can't find him on my friends list.
It's unfortunate for him.
What a shame, man. What a shame.
We have Santa. No, F1atic.
He's spun again, I think.
Luca's in the pits.
Yeah, Luke was bolted.
Oh,
another set of
he
mediums.
comes out. He comes out P9. Oh, contact and he's gone.
Oh no!
He's reset to track.
Oh no, I didn't catch that fully. I just seen him spin. It looked like he got no room. Oh, what a shame. I was just about to say if he came out in P8 or P9, he maybe had a chance.
Oh, that's crucial. Foxy has a 3-second time penalty.
Oh.
And being 3 seconds back from Baraka, he has to make up 6 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much 7 seconds on Baraka to get a win. But
yeah.
Stinner's got himself in a lovely position.
Well, I mean, he does have penalties, but if he can get by the two guys, he is on fresh mediums. He could, open up that gap.
Stinner's in a net P3.
Andy's in the pits.
Yeah, Andy's come in. He's getting the softs on. So
yeah,
exactly what we thought. He's just extending it.
Julian is P1.
Yeah.
With 23 lap all hard tyres. I would not be shocked if he tries to go to the end.
Yeah. I think the same for Toma as well. But Baraka is right on the back of him.
He is.
And he does have a 3-second time penalty as well.
Yeah. I think Julian's actually looking good for the race win if his tyres hold up.
Yeah.
That is the big question. But I mean, the gaps between him and Baraka is 12 seconds roughly now.
Yeah.
9 laps left. He's going to have to catch Julian by more than a second a lap, and then he's going to have time to overtake as well.
We see. So, Bats is off.
Oh no, Bats,
He's
he's doing so
lost
well.
so many positions there. He's lost out on 4 positions, but
Oh, what a shame.
he sticks behind Luca. He sticks in his DRS range. Closest battle on track is Luca behind Kachal. Obviously, Kachal being one of the new people. Kachal, his rear end just steps out, and maybe it's that inexperience of being in TUF1.
Maybe this is such a traction limited track, though it is so difficult to spin up your rear wheels. Or so easy, I mean.
Yeah, so from Luca being spun by Rogers, he's already so close to him.
Yeah. Stinner's back by Foxy, so Stinner gonna close down Baraka and Toma now. 3-second gap, just over 3 seconds is possible.
Yeah, I think the hard tyres for Foxy really, I think, just the pace disadvantage.
Yellow
as
flag.
we see Luca.
Luca's going slow.
Luca, I'm not sure what happened.
He's lost with 5 seconds.
Oh, maybe it was just, maybe he got onto the inside curb and
maybe
the curb of death.
It doesn't seem like he has damage.
Yeah, it doesn't have any damage. I think he just got a bit too much on the curb and put the power down, and he just spun.
Yeah.
But just looking at how close Baraka is getting to Toma, he's 3.5 tenths. He thinks better of it. Andy puts in a fastest lap with a 16.5.
This battle between Toma and Baraka is doing wonders for Julian.
Oh,
the longer this battle goes on, the better it is for him.
They're both currently 11 seconds back from Julian, with about 7 laps left. It's looking more and more likely for a Julian win from, to be honest, out of nowhere.
Oh, it was what, P13, wasn't it?
Yeah, he started P13.
Yeah, damage lap 1, he had to pit for hard tyres. Safety car, he's at the back of the grid now, look at him, he's looking good to win the race.
Yeah, so, yeah, Andy being the only runner on the softs does have its disadvantages with him getting a penalty. But let's have a look at the positions gained, and Julian up 12 places. We have Andy up 10 places, and we have Silent up 12. But the biggest loser is Dobby. He's down 16.
Oh, what a shame.
But Baraka's he's just getting held up by Toma so much.
Yeah, Thomas is defending extremely well.
Yeah, he's gifting this win to Julian lap by lap. Eden gets passed by Luca, but Eden's just saying he's just having none of it. He's going around the outside, contacts between the two.
Oh,
but it's safely done.
Eden I think Kachara's got another penalty.
Yeah, Luca goes wildly wide.
Extremely wide, yeah.
Baraka is still just hanging on to Toma.
Wow.
Sort of dragging him along.
Oh, just goes a little wide.
Toma's doing wonders for Julian.
Yeah, I mean 5 laps ago, this is looking extremely good for Julian.
Toma goes extremely defensive, but thinks that he's a little bit too far back. Both of them are out of ERS, and whilst this battle's going on, Stinner's right on the back of him, and Foxy's followed him through.
And Andy's gone in inside of Foxy.
Contact.
Yeah, he gets it done. A little bit of contact, a little bit of barging, but he gets it done.
And Andy, these soft tyres are just so beneficial for him.
Yeah, he's flying. He could get P3 here, P2 even.
He could, but It's just the DRS train, and looking at how
Yeah.
well Toma is defending against Baraka.
Yeah, his straight line speed is absolutely insane.
No, we don't quite have a DRS train back from Baraka, but we might soon. Stinner's within a second, and Andy, he's just gaining and gaining and gaining. Foxy's within DRS, just about, with Andy, and Andy has fallen back a little bit from Stinner. But
Toma is defending for his life
he
here.
has gone so defensive, and Baraka's just not even tried to get.
Oh!
He broke so late. Baraka gets a 3-second time penalty. And now Stinner's got himself in podium position. So what started off as such a good race for Baraka and Foxy now find themselves in P4 and P6.
Yeah.
And look at Andy, he's right on the back of Baraka now.
The grip difference is insane. Andy's car just looks so much more stable in this middle sector.
Yeah. But unless something really drastic happens to Julian, this is his race.
Yeah, I think Toma might lose P2 here. Stinner's a lot more closer than Baraka ever was.
He gets an excellent exit.
Yeah. What a shame for Toma. He defended so well.
Yeah, he was just defending so well against Baraka.
Yeah.
But as soon as Stinner got that little bit closer out of the last corner than Baraka did, Toma he tried to defend. Stinner followed him, got the slipstream, and just breezed past him. Lucas in the pits again. Maybe he's going for a fastest lap. Try to take it away from Andy.
That was a bit strange. I didn't think he'd pit again. Bit of an odd move.
Yeah. But Baraka is on the back of Toma.
Can Toma keep it ahead of Baraka?
Yeah, he's been defending so well against Baraka, and now he needs to do it when it matters most.
He just needs to defend 2 more times the next 2 laps, and then, or 3 more times, sorry.
Yeah.
He's a lot more ERS though, Toma does compared to Baraka, so that'll pay dividends for him. But Andy here is behind the 2 of them, and Andy has fresher tires and more ERS.
Baraka makes up for the mistakes before, but look at Andy go. He's on the faster tyre. Maybe a double overtake is on.
No, this is not going to go well. Oh no!
Andy.
Oh no.
We may be seeing this in the steward's office. But Andy does get past Toma. And Andy finds himself in a podium position. But we may see that incident in
all of them just they just both dived in inside, and Toma had nowhere to go. There's no space.
I think that's definitely Andy's fault.
Yeah. And it's definitely going to be one for the stewards to look after the race.
Yeah. Does he have wing damage?
Toma or Andy?
No, the Baraka. I don't think Baraka has any wing damage. He was just going a bit wide.
Yeah, they all look okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
Silent, who's 4.5 tenths behind Rogers. So maybe if you can get a little bit closer in this last corner, Rogers does get a good exit. Silent's rear end does step out. Rogers goes defensive, trying to break this toe.
Oh, I thought he was going to lunge it down the inside for a second.
I was close. Now we see Foxy 3 temps down on Toma. He is gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining.
Yeah,
Hopefully he doesn't go for a move here. He thinks better of it.
yeah, he just can't overtake there.
Luca gets fastest lap, 15.6.
6.
We're looking at Julian's tyres, they're 31 laps old.
Oh my god.
They're on the brink of exploding, I imagine.
I don't think I've ever seen someone pull off such an amazing strategy in a
Yeah,
race.
even Toma as well, he's on 29.
Yeah,
Not,
yeah, definitely. I mean,
even Bats as
it's
well,
crazy.
30,
Yeah,
30 laps.
yeah, and he's going to get a point finish hopefully.
Look at the
Oh,
penalties.
Foxy's just behind Toma. He's going to get a move. I think he is.
Yeah, he
Toma
goes for the...
defends.
Yeah, I think that's going to be 5th place, maybe even 6th place.
Yeah, I just Toma just doesn't have the tires left.
Yeah. Stinner is... I don't think he'll make up 7 seconds on Julian.
No, unless Julian's tires, you know, get a puncture right now.
Baraka is getting really close to the back of Toma.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't make a move around here unless you're willing to risk damage and a penalty. What a shame for Tom. I mean, 2 laps ago he was in P2, P3, now he's in P5. Got caught up in an unfortunate incident.
Yeah.
That's brought him back into everyone now that has overtaken him. Julian's about to win this race though.
So I'm on board with Julian as he goes round the final corner, and it's his first win of this new season, weaving back and forth. His first win of season 5. And here we have Stinner, P2. Andy on track in the final podium position, but we may well see him lose that podium position. Silent does jump Baraka because of penalties.
Yeah.
And riding off the top 10 we have Rogers, Kachow and Bats. Rogers having a little lie down in the grass. Not sure what Rogers is doing there, but Luke goes for a little spin over the line. And so does Santero.
Yeah. That was a great race.
So yeah, Silent gets driver of the day, but I think we just have to give it to Julian.
Yeah, I mean, we have to ask him how he pulled that off. I can't understand how he managed to go 31 laps on hard tires.
Yeah.
Or 34 even, whatever it was. That's just mind-blowing.
So let's see if we can get Julian, Stinner and Andy in the pie. So let's go through everything. Okay. That's the whole results. Alright, let's see if we can get Julian, Stinner and Andy in here. Hello, you there, Julian? I just have. Nah, how did. I just don't know what to say. 32 laps. 34 laps. You pitted on yeah. You pitted on lap 1. You did 34 laps on the hard. I've never seen anything like that. Uh, uh,
And I tried to hold it, but like he was on the outside, I just went into him, I spun him. So I want to apologize for that to him.
Okay.
And then I had front wing damage, so I needed to pit. And when Boogie crashed and the safety car came out, I just thought, okay, I'm probably going to the end right now. Just going to see what my tire wear was doing, and I calculated that with a boogeyman, and it should have worked, and it did work, so it was a good race.
yeah.
I mean, how difficult was it to tie save? Is what I'm interested in.
Well, it's just after the safety car, when you need to overtake the people, you always need to make the decision. Oh, all right, am I going to push and get my tire wear high, or am I going to stick behind? And those decisions are very difficult, but I've just decided to stay behind Stina, who's here already now, and just drive behind him and see what my pace was like. And when we finally got cleared by all the traffic, because we got better tire, I could hold on, and that was good with me not driving on 1 foot on 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So just like, of course, by the end of the stint, the tires probably felt like quite bad. Was there any point where you didn't think you were gonna get a win, or were you just confident from when you were in P1?
It was just when Baraka put off his fastest lap. It was quite clearly he was like 1 second faster than me.
Yeah.
But he got stuck in traffic and just couldn't get past Thomas.
Yeah.
So Thomas is a lifesaver. And it was just... then I just went managing the gap to Thomas around 10 seconds and didn't need it to push. My fastest lap was like a 1:18.0 and I did it on lap 15, and my last lap time was a 1:18.2. So
yeah.
So pretty consistent then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there, if anyone's still here watching, anyone in the chat want to ask some questions to the guys? We'll just carry on talking, and if there's a question that comes out,
yeah,
I'll ask. I don't think the stream can hear you. Well, I don't think Dreamsy can.
Alright. That's weird because it should be on.
But yeah, there's... So, Stinner, you got P2. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm pretty buzzing.
Yeah.
It was a pretty hectic race. After lap 1, I really thought it was over because I just didn't pay attention to my braking point and I smashed Luca in the back. Yeah, it was completely my fault and had to pit. and luckily a safety car came out, and yeah, made some pretty decent overtakes. Most of them were clean, but some of them were quite aggressive. But I just had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm very happy right now.
That's good.
What was the tire wear like for you? Did you find it difficult as well?
Well, no, I had 2 fresh sets of mediums. Didn't use one in quali, and when I pitted around lap 20, 21 or something like that, I had like 50% on my left front, so I wasn't really struggling with my tires. I just could do my pace. I did have some issues with saving up fuel, so yeah, but it all went very well, and yeah, congrats to Julian. I was hoping for a puncture, but he did an amazing job to nurse those tires to the end.
Yeah, so of course, I don't think either of you were at the front, but just looking at, I think it was the first or second safety car restart. I think it was Baraka just caught everyone off guard, and he got a like 1.5 second gap to Foxy. Like, how did you deal with the safety car restarts, like personally, like 2 or 3 of you?
Yeah, well, I was in P17 at that time at the safety car restart, so I was just waiting for the cars to get a move on. But there were quite some guys on hard tires, and I was on fresh medium, so the passing wasn't too difficult. And people gave me enough room, so yeah, thanks to those guys. Yeah, very good race.
Yeah. How about you, Julian? How did you deal with the safety car restarts?
Well, I just took it quite easy because I was right behind Stina and he was on mediums and I was on hards. So, and my tires were still quite cold, so I was thinking I will just take it easy. I won't attack him because I know he's quick.
Yeah.
So I wanted him to clear the cars for me, and that quite worked sometimes. And I just took it easy. I didn't need to stretch anything out, you know. Don't need to put the power down like 1 second earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get behind me because Thomas was behind me and he was also on hards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
So, how about you, Andy? What about the safety car restarts for you?
Well, it's basically a weird one because I didn't really know what sort of strategy I was gonna do. I was just sort of making it up as I go along. One thing I tend to do during safety cars, especially if I'm sort of thinking about staying long, is try and not weave around too much. Now, obviously, that means my tires are a little bit colder on the restart, so I do have to go a little bit defensive, but it does give me that just a little bit. It's probably not a significant amount, but just enough just to eke the tires out just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, how bad was your tire wear when you came in for the softs around lap 25?
Lap 25. I think they were about 75%. Well, the front left was pretty bad. Like, I had thought about maybe doing another lap, but then obviously I saw Luca come in, so I thought, right, he's going to pit for softs here. And I was expecting them to be up the road, so then obviously I boxed his result, and then I came out and I didn't see him there, so it was like happy days. I sort of knew anyway that I might be in trouble towards the end, so I needed to pull off some moves while I could. And you probably going to ask me about the Baraka one. I think it was just I sort of think you were going to come to that, but from my personal point of view, I think it was a case of he surprised me a bit because he attempted a move on Toma, and then obviously I was attempting a move on him. So it's just a case of it's just unfortunate how it happened. Like,
Yeah, I think I seen that because I was on board with you when it happened, and I seen that you were going to lunge it down or go for moving inside, but then he didn't back off either, and he went for the same move. So I think there just wasn't any space for anyone.
Yeah, no, this is unfortunate. Like, I mean, I'm sorry for him if that ruined his race. Like, But I think there's just a couple of times as well where I was looking to try and pull off moves that no one was expecting. And I think certainly for the move for the lead of the race, there was that fast right hander, and I could have
Yeah.
just waited for the DRS straight, but I thought right, I'll try and get a run on him, and then get past him down there, and it worked.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, no,
Well, I mean-
I try to make moves normally, that people don't expect.
Yeah. Well, maybe a question for all three of you is how difficult did you find when the points where you had to overtake? How difficult was it for you? Because from our point of view, seen on the stream, a lot of cases the moves are being made where someone has had to lunge it down the inside and just give 100%. It seemed pretty difficult, maybe.
Yeah, from my point of view, it was turn one wasn't really the best overtaking spot. If you, I overtook some guys in turn two, and it was a bit more easy because people use their electric energy their ERS on the straight, and it's pretty hard to get alongside somebody.
Yeah.
But they used it all on the first straight, and the second straight they were pretty not wary of you. So I found turn two the better overtaking spot today.
I think it's more just a case of you sort of knew early on in the straight whether to use it or whether not to use it, because more down the main straight in general, like, because if you saw like they were keeping the gap to you and you had your DRS open, then there wasn't really any point in using it. However, if you were starting to close in, then you may as well use all of it. So yeah, it just depended on what the guy in front of you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
from my point of view, I was quite struggling with overtaking. I don't know why, but just all the guys on mediums had just way better traction out of the last corner. Every time I wanted to go on a power quickly in my fourth gear or something, I just lost the rear end, and then the guy in front was already gone. So I needed to make some few adjustments to my driving style. And
I would say I'd agree. There's obviously I was defending from Luca for I think it was about, I can't remember how many laps it was, but like literally I was just able to get enough of a decent enough exit every time out of the final corner that I could just deploy a bit of battery, and then didn't matter how much he used, like he just couldn't get past.
Yeah.
Well, my last question for you guys is, maybe on the back of this result you got tonight, how do you guys feel about next week and maybe even the championship overall? What are your guys' feelings about that?
Who wants to go first?
I think you could go first, Andy.
For me, and it's always tough up against like Julian and Luca. Like, I mean, they're always going to be favourites. Like, but I think the most important for me is that I just stay in the mix. Like, and then obviously, hope that they have a couple of bad races and then I could be in there. Obviously, I've got to be more consistent than I have been the last couple of years. Because last season I didn't get a good starts, and then that put me on the back foot. So I guess we'll see how the next couple of races pan out, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always going to be. You never know in this season. Last time I was P6, and now I started P13, wing damage on lap 1. You just need to stay consistent, and that's the point of winning a championship.
Definitely.
Yeah, I can concur with what Andy said, because my consistency isn't a very good. Sometimes I have like very good results, and sometimes I DNF or something. So just need to be consistent and pick up as much points as I can. I know the podium. I do have it now, but it has been a long time since I had a podium. So I hope I can like fight for the P5 or P6 in the championship, and that's going to be the aim for this season.
Okay. So my final question. Obviously, on Wednesday we have the TUF2 race at Brazil. I'm not sure if you guys caught the stream last week, but if you could say maybe just one person who you think may win the Brazil race, who would you say are the TUF2 drivers?
I would say Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers is very, very quick.
He got
Yeah,
points
he's very
now,
quick.
so
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
he
pretty.
he did a
quick
great
today.
job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy?
I mean, I don't watch it personally, so I can't really comment. But like,
Fair
I mean, these are all in agreement, so I'll just go along with your suggestion.
Fair enough.
He was like Andy. He was on the back of you like for 20 laps, right?
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Your teammate.
Oh, flip's sake. Oh, flip.
Yeah.
I didn't. I totally
You never
forgot.
look behind, eh? You never look behind.
He only looks forward.
Yeah.
I should have been paying attention. Oh, he's the guy who's replaced Showing. Yeah, that's right.
Just final question for you, Andy. You're currently the only person out of the first two races to have a podium in both. So how are you feeling about that?
It's pretty good. Pretty good start, isn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully you can continue that.
No. It would be cool. If we got to a stage where we could just keep racking them up and then hopefully get to the end of the season and then have them. But I guess time will tell. It's obviously going to be a really difficult season up against these guys. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah. So I think unless you've got any more questions, Kills, I think that's it for us tonight for this stream. We will be back. I'm not sure. I think Pricey and Julian, are you going to be on comms? Or is it Kachow? I think it's Pricey and Kachow on comms for the TUF2 race at Brazil. So we will catch you guys